Elvis?
Hello.
First of all, I plead innocent of all charges.
This is Elvis, the ultimate fan channel, the global Elvis community fan channel.
I have got my tickets. It's going to be epic. Oh man, I'm so excited. As you can probably tell. Yes, yes, yes. Epic. Hello. Good evening. Welcome. Thank you very, very much for joining me live. And if you're watching on playback, thank you very much for watching me on playback. So yes, this person here sat in this chair looking at this, looking at you through this camera, has got his epic tickets. Sorry about this. I'm breaking these teeth in for the dog. Yeah, epic tickets. Saturday, the 21st of February at 1 p.m. in Dublin. And I cannot wait. Hello to everybody in the chat. Hi, Chris, my moderator. Thanks for dropping in and helping me out with the quiz, which I will tell you about in a few seconds. Yeah, well, let's get the global shout out of the way first of all. As the lady says, welcome to Elvis the Ultimate Fan Channel, the global Elvis community channel. This is the only global community Elvis channel that I know of. I'm proud of it to say that as well. You can't really be any bigger than global. People try and claim that they're bigger than global, but you can't be. Oh, by the way, for anybody that my heart goes out to everybody in the US that's caught up in this horrible storm that's going to hit. -15, -16, maybe even more, and a lot of snow. We are actually in for a rough week as well in Ireland, weather-wise. A lot of rain, flooding and windy weather and so forth. So we're all in it together, and I will be thinking of you as the week goes on. I will be keeping in touch with lots of people, hoping that everything is going to be okay for you. So yes, the global Elvis community channel. And this week it goes to Fanny Hackenbush. Great name, actually, by the way. Munich in Bavaria. So we can now put Bavaria, or Munich, even more accurately, on the map. We stick a pin in that. And as I say, I am very, very, very humbled to think that there's so many people throughout the world watch this channel. I've gone the furthest east. I think we had Fiji once. I think we had Hawaii. Oh, I mean, it's just unbelievable. And I do thank you very, very much. And it's all for Elvis, of course. Random Elvis thoughts. Yes, Susan had a random thought. If you could only listen to just one Elvis song for the rest of your life, that is, you can only play it over and over, but only one song, which would you choose? Answers below if you wish, and answers in the chat. Teresa wonders, I wonder which songs were Elvis's favorites. Great random thoughts there. Send yours in. You can send them in to me on Elvis the Ultimate Fan Channel at gmail.com. You can do it on the link on Discord, however you want to get in touch with me. If you have a random Elvis thought that suddenly pops into your head, send it in to me. Now, unfortunately, more sad news from the Elvis world. I'm sure most of you have heard about this by now, but I had to mention it simply because it is, of course, sad news. Actress Yvonne Lime, yes, beautiful lady. In 1957, she was cast as Sally in Elvis's second movie, Loving You. Later that year, in April, Elvis invited Yvonne to spend Easter weekend at his newly purchased home, Graceland. Yvonne died at her home in Paradise Valley, Arizona on Friday, January 23rd, 2026, and she was 90. Rest in peace, beautiful lady. Yes, and just in case, I'm sure you're all familiar with these photographs, but we will go through them again. This was Easter weekend, 1957. Elvis and Yvonne Lime. Very interesting outfit she was wearing, wasn't it? Very striking, very memorable. There they are in front of the house. It looks like they're on a bike because you can just see a wing mirror poking up there next to Yvonne. And just down there, Yvonne, is where I'm going to have my music gates. You can You see, that's what he's saying to her. And then this one, yes, Gladys in the car pulling in the entrance, I believe, of Graceland before the gates. So sad news. They are leaving us. Unfortunately, they seem to be leaving us, the people from the Elvis world, on a regular basis now. Unfortunately, and as I say, Yvonne passed away just a couple of days ago. Now, yeah, I don't quite know what I've got all my notes mixed up here, so. Oh, Steve, what are you doing? There you go. Right, that's better. They're in the right order now. Yes. What have we got? Well, goodness me. I know why I got it mixed up is because I've printed on the back of some of the sheets this week, trying to save paper. Yes, coming up, the topic, of course. The topic is AI videos. Out of thousands of AI videos, there's only one worth watching, in my opinion. We'll be talking about that later. This day in Elvis history, Elvistery. A live poll. We always have great fun with the live poll. Dylan's Elvis tale, of course. Elvis song of the week. It's a mad, mad, mad Elvis world. Caption the photo. Smoking hot photo. We always enjoy that one.
Oh, he's so hot.
Elvis fan of the week. How do we do Elvis fan of the week? Well, I'll tell you how we do it. You keep the chat flowing as much as you can with other fans and me, of course. It's epic sickness, Steve. Yes, that's what it is. I'm all of a fluster because I've got my tickets. That's what it is. So please bear with me this week, folks. Elvis fan of the week. Well, as I say, you keep the chat going, the live chat, and you'll see a little crown and a number next to your name, and if you're number one at the end of this show, I will crown you as Elvis fan of the week. You can, of course, call me free on WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook Messenger, or even better, get in the Discord queue, and then you can just sit there till I come to you. It doesn't cost anything. And if you're still not a member of our Discord channel server, I do hasten and I do encourage you to join. We have a lot of fun on there. It did get to a bit of a rocky start there when we first started the server channel, but it's great fun now. It really is great fun. And there is a link below as well if you want to click on it, and it takes you into the queue. But Hidden Elvis we do every week as well. 4 clues, and you have to try and guess what I am hiding Elvis-wise. Oh, yes, of course, Stump Monroe as well, the drummer of the Sweet Inspirations, died a couple of days ago as well. Thanks for reminding me, Vincenzo. Yes, that's another one that's left us, unfortunately. So here we go.
Hidden Elvis. Clue number 1.
Clue number 1. What was it last week? Last week, it was the International Hotel showroom, wasn't it? Yes, that's right. And a couple of weeks ago, it was Jerry Schilling. I think we've had loads of people. But this week, Hidden Elvis, clue number 1 is CinemaScope. Okay? CinemaScope. And I always do say to people, even if you do get it after the second or the third clue, wait till the fourth clue and then guess it on the chat, because people like to play along the whole time. Now I see Chris is in the building. She's going to help me out with Fan of the Month quiz. And as I said in the promo and the trailer earlier on yesterday, and obviously the trailer that goes with this video, that it's everyone's favorite. It's blankety blank. Elvis blankety blank. Yes. What pen will I use this week? Will I use his pen in mine? Will I use the 68 special? Will I use the 1950s Elvis? Or will I use the Jailhouse Rock? Jailhouse Rock. What do I see first? Chris is in the building. Yes. Okay. Here we go. I don't see anything yet. Oh, by the way, does nobody want those Elvis Evolution tickets? I mentioned it last week that Elvis the Ultimate Fan Channel is giving his pen in mind, somebody says. So I'm going to go for his pen in mind. Yeah, I mentioned it last week. This channel is giving away tickets, 2 tickets to Elvis Evolution in London. Okay, yeah, obviously you have to make your own way there, but the tickets are yours, and all you got to do is send me an email to elvistheultimatefanchannel@gmail.com. You have to be a subscriber as well, and I'll pick one at random, and you've got 2 tickets to go to Elvis Evolution. I suppose most people now that wanted to go to see Elvis Evolution have already gone. That's the thing, I suppose, but it is continuing now until April. So if you want to get your hands on those 2 tickets, just send me an email. It's as simple as that. Okay, here we go. Blankety blank. You've got to try and guess what the blank word is. And if you cry when you're in love, it sure ain't no blank. There you go. Blank. What do you think of that? Who's going to be first? Okay. I believe it might be Helen Ludlow. Sally Billing says surprise. Leash says surprise. Dylan says disgrace. Vincenzo says disgrace. A load of people saying disgrace. Jill Brett is fan of the month, fan of the week so far. And it is Helen Ludlow. Well done, Helen. Okay. So your name will go on the wheel at the beginning of next month. I can't believe that it's February next Sunday. Sunday the 1st of February. That's when the next show is. So yeah, well done, Helen. You get this.
Hey, the light's on. I can see you. Hello out there. Hello. Here's to you.
Here's to you. Of course, that's from Epic. It's from That's the Way It Is, but it's also from Epic. Okay. Well done, Helen. Yes. Here we go. The next one is, I wonder, can I change that? I probably can't. I want to change something mid. No, I can't. No. I thought I might be able to change something to do with the chat just to speed it up a little bit, but I can't, unfortunately. So I will leave it be, because what will happen is if I start fiddling around with it, before you know it, you'll go, oh, and it'll just be a blank screen, which actually might be better. Right, question number 2. But she's done you like she's done me, and I've used up all my blank. Okay, I've used up all my blank. Yeah. Cheers, by the way. Elvis coffee. Elvis coffee. Okay. His pen in mine. Helen says sympathy. Dylan says sympathy. Okay. A lot of people saying sympathy. A lot of people saying sympathy. By the way, the first one was Mesa Blues. Yeah, a lot of people saying sympathy. Helen again. Well done, Helen. Helen, do you know what? You are playing an absolute stormer. Absolute stormer.
Hey, the light's on. I can see you. Hello out there. Hello. Here's to you.
Yeah, and that is from It's Your Baby, You Rock It. Yes. Oh, and Bossa Nova Baby actually puts it up on the screen. Thanks, Bossa Nova. Now, this one might trip a few up. It's not a very well-known song, but it's one of my favorites, actually. It's a soundtrack song. And it's, then the fiddler crab plays his violin on the back of a dancing blank. Then the fiddler crab plays his violin on the back of a dancing blank. Okay. By the way, if you want to ring me later on about AI, please do. That's what we'll be talking about in a few minutes. Duncan says crab. Dylan says truck. John Rowley says whale. Helen says clam. There's a few more whales in there, believe it or not. Yeah, but it's actually John Rowley. It's the back of a dancing whale. Sandcastles from Paradise Hawaiian Style. Well done, John. Okay.
Hey, the light's on. I can see you. Hello out there. Hello.
Hello.
This to you.
This to you is right. Okay. Now, number 4. Ooh, yes. Okay. Take a ton of bolt and steel, a whole lot of blank, and a set of wheels. I'd be careful there. I nearly said the word. Take a ton of bolt and steel, a whole lot of blank, a set of wheels. Right. What do you think? What do you think? Then it says grease. Grease is the word. David Lohman says spin out. Mike M says sweat. Edward says spin out. Joe Brett says grease. Cuddly Mud Girl. Bossa Nova says sweat. By the way, these are all checked online by lyrics.com. And it is, believe it or not, sweat. Take a ton of bolt and steel, a whole lot of sweat, and a set of wheels. And it's from Speedway. And it's Bossa Nova. Well done, Bossa Nova. Okay, you get this.
Hey, the light's on. I can see you. Hello out there.
Hello out there.
Hello. This to you.
Every time you hear that jingle, are you getting a little bit more excited for the 20th, Stoke 21, 22, 23? Yes. Yeah. By the way, by all means, tell us on the comments when you're watching this on playback, when you're going to see it, where you're going to see it, and so forth, and what your feelings are about Epic. Baz was on social media there a couple of days ago, beefing it up again and reading out a few comments from fans. So yeah, it's in full swing now, full swing. Right, number 5. All you do is give a blank and beat around the bush. All you do is give a blank and beat around the bush. I think some said it before me, to be honest. Okay. We'll check into that. Let's see who said sweat first. Sweat, Mike M. Okay. Mike M it is. All right. Thanks, Bossa, for being so honest. Mike M. I don't see them all, you see, because I'm looking down and I'm doing technical things here. Okay. According to this, I'm seeing Cy first, and Chris is agreeing with me, Helen Ludlow. Okay, so it is now a hat trick for Helen. Well done, Helen. Yeah, all you do is give a sigh and beat around the bush.
Hey, the light's on. I can see you. Hello out there. Hello. This to you.
Such an easy question. That wasn't an easy question, but that's what it was from. Okay. So far, Helen Ludlow, John, Mike M, and then Helen again. Okay. Yes, Chris says, well done, Mike. Yeah. Okay. All right. No, that's okay. Chris says apologies, but it's easily done. It's because the chat is moving so fast. Now, number 6. I think a lot of people will get this. There's no room to do what the beat tells you to without throwing your spine out a blank. There's no room to do what the beat tells you to do without throwing your spine out a blank. What do you think of that? Yes, David Oman says, just easy question. Yes, that's right. Yeah. Okay. A lot of people saying whack. Yeah. It is actually, there's no room to do what the beat tells you to without throwing your spine out of whack. There's no room to rumba in a sports car. And it was Duncan. Congratulations, Duncan Campbell. Yes, Duncan Campbell. Well done. And of course, you get
Hey, the
this.
light's on. I can see you. Hello out there. Hello. Nice to you.
Congratulations to everybody that took part in that and got the questions right. Congratulations to everybody just for taking part. It's all fun. It's only, there's just a little prize at the end of each month, but you know it is just Elvis fun. That's what we're here for. Now, I've just got to look at my screen for a second, if you don't mind. Now, just rearrange my sheets a little bit. Now, the topic. Yes, oh yes, the topic. I've ruminated about this for a few months, to be honest. Would I poke the bear and do a topic on Elvis AI? And I decided during the week that yes, I would, simply because I saw one which I truly believe was worth watching. Out of the thousands that I'd come across and watched, this was one that I thought was worth watching. So you'd have to be living under a rock not to see the countless Elvis AI videos online. YouTube Shorts, TikToks, Instagrams, Reels on Facebook, Reels on Instagrams, yeah. And they consist of stage fights, you know, people supposedly getting up on the stage and Elvis kicking them off. I saw one during the week, Elvis riding onto the stage with a Harley Davidson. Okay. There was another one of Elvis and Lisa Marie backstage. Lisa Marie was talking to Elvis, looked absolutely nothing like Lisa Marie. Wrong hair color, the facial, everything completely wrong. There's another one where he gives a Cadillac to his mother. Okay, I mean that did actually happen, but awful graphics. Doesn't look anything like Elvis. Doesn't look anything like Gladys. There's Priscilla as well. Again, looks nothing like Priscilla. Elvis and I saw another one this week. Elvis and Priscilla coming out of the divorce court. No. Elvis with other stars, of course. You know, Michael Jackson and Prince and all these people. Bruce Springsteen. You know, just awful. The ones that are really, really bad are the ones that make him look silly, like asking for hamburgers and, you know, peanut butter and banana sandwiches and things like that. And ones that really, there's other things as well, which I don't want to go into, but they just really do make Elvis look silly and almost like a buffoon, which we know he wasn't, you know. And 99.9% of them are not fact-based. They twist history and the timeline. And of all thousands of AI Elvis videos I've seen before I stopped watching them, is the one that truly depicts the man that he was. The man that he was. And also it's based on actual events that actually happened. Okay, and I will leave a link to this this AI video, and I don't mind doing that. It's not something I would normally do, but leaving a link to this AI video is something I strongly feel I should do. And the reason why I strongly feel I should do it is because, number one, it's it actually happened. The events happened, not like all these other ones I've listed out. Or, you know, I know he did give a Cadillac to his mother, but it doesn't look anything like them. Same with the one Priscilla and him coming out of the divorce court. It just does not look anything like them. But this one does look like Elvis. It actually happened, and it is him giving a Cadillac, or a car anyway, not a Cadillac, but a car to a lady who was looking through the window of a showroom. So after this video finishes, about 5 minutes after this video finishes, I will drop that link. And if you're watching on playback, or you're watching on live, but if you're watching on playback, you can click on that link and it will show that video. And I don't mind doing that because, like I say, it's the only one out of thousands and thousands and thousands which I believe is even worth watching. And that actually leads nicely to the poll. And the poll is, are you in favor of the Elvis AI videos on the internet? And there are four options, okay? Yes, no, only if truthful and accurate, or no feelings on them at all, okay? No feelings on them at all. And that's actually gone up there now. You can actually start to your heart's content voting on that, and I'll close that near the end of the show. And like I say, very, very easy. Are you in favor of the Elvis AI videos on the internet? Yes, no, only if truthful and accurate, no feelings on them at all. And you can also give me a call on AI if you want, or you can give me a call on Epic, or you can give me a call on anything else Elvis related. Now, before we go any further though, I've got to do
Hidden Elvis. Clue number 2.
Okay. From Here to Eternity. Yes, From Here to Eternity is right. Yeah. Okay. Great. Here we go. That's it. That's number 2 to go with CinemaScope. All right. I don't know how. I think somebody's actually snuck in my studio this week and actually moved my pieces of paper around. Because I'm normally very fastidious and I make sure they're all in order, but they seem to have got out of order and I don't remember doing it. So that's Hidden Elvis clue number 1. What we've got to do now is, if I can do this, I've got to play a jingle.
It's time once again for Dylan's Elvis Tale.
Young man, are you there?
No, this is AI.
Oh,
This is
no.
not Dylan. He has gone away.
Yeah, and do you know what? It doesn't sound like Dylan, so AI has got it wrong again.
It has. It really has. No, I'm joking.
I know,
Also
I
me.
know.
Who
Hello,
else would
young
it-
man. Hello.
Who else would it? Who else would it be on the show?
Exactly. At this time, you always come after Hidden Elvis clue number 2.
This is very true. I do come after number 2.
Yeah. Okay. Now, where do we start? It's always difficult to know where to start with you. What have you been up to this week?
Well, I don't know what to start with you. I don't know whether to take that as a compliment or an insult. I don't know.
Definitely a compliment.
Okay. Well, what's been going on with me? This is a good question. Oh, I bought my ticket for Epic. So
right. Tell everybody when and where you're going.
27th.
Oh, lovely.
There's no IMAX near us, unfortunately.
There's no IMAX near you. Okay, unfortunately.
So we have to wait until 27th. But listen, I'm
Yeah, but the thing is, right, is it's going to be fantastic anyway. IMAX is just a little cherry on top, okay? Don't let anybody, tell you that if you haven't seen it in IMAX, it's not good. It's still going to be fabulous. It's just that little cherry.
Well, of course it is, because it's Elvis.
Exactly. Yeah. You can't really say any more than that, can you? Sad, of course, with Yvonne Lyme passing away, and also Stump Monroe.
What made it sadder for me was about 2-3 days before that, he actually posted that he was going to Epic in Vegas.
Oh, no.
He actually said, I'm taking my whole family and my grandkids to see Epic. And now, unfortunately, he won't be able to see it. So that's not very good, is it?
No, it's sad, all right. It's sad. How old was he?
He was in his 80s, I think.
Oh, was he? Right.
70s or 80s. I think he might have been just a little bit younger than Elvis, but maybe like 80s or something.
Yeah. And of course, the beautiful Yvonne Lyme, as I just mentioned as well.
You know what?
She actually went into politics after she gave up her film career.
You know what? I'm gonna fess up. When the news broke, I didn't know who it was, so I had to Google it. And then I was like, oh, yeah, okay, that's who it is.
Yeah, as soon as you saw the photographs with the stripy suit, yeah?
Yeah, I was like, oh, that one. Okay, yeah.
Because she didn't really have that much of a part in Loving You. It was more of a bit part, wasn't it? Even uncredited, I believe.
Well, yeah, because I googled her name and it said that she had an uncredited bit part in it. I'm going, I do not remember anyone called Yvonne Rhyme in Loving You.
Yeah.
But it's still sad nonetheless.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. Right, I tell you what, I'm going to have to ask you about, are you in favor of Elvis AI videos on the internet? You've got 4 options. I tried to make it as widespread as I could. I could have just put yes and no, but I thought, well, I'll add 2, only if truthful and accurate, or no feelings on them at all. How do you feel about them?
I voted the third one. I voted only if it's truthful
and accurate. Yeah.
And there's a lot of people saying that, there's a lot of people that believe it, and unfortunately, it does seem to be people of my generation.
Okay. Well, there's been a few older fans as well caught out as well. I was caught out on a photograph a couple of weeks ago with the little girl at the stage apron. Do you remember?
True.
I hadn't had my coffee then.
But it does seem to be my age, unfortunately, that seem to be caught out by it.
By the way, I meant to say this at the start of the show, at the top of the show. For anybody wondering why I've put AI over the real photograph and real over the AI photograph, it's to try and convey the confusion that's going on at the moment with AI. People say, you've got that the wrong way around, Steve, but I haven't. I've done it deliberately, you see.
See?
Clever, clever, you see. Up there for thinking and down there for dancing, yes. Yep. Okay, now, come on. Let's do this tale. Yeah.
Right, so should I mention my little fiasco first, or should we just go straight on?
You can, your fiasco if you want, yeah.
Actually, no, I'll mention that at the end of the tale, because it kind of leads on to the tale. So this is the backup tale, and it's all to do with Elvis doing Burning Love, and specifically the Stamps part in that song.
Okay.
Well, Bill Bates, really. And so they all get in the studio, and this is before Elvis shows up, and Charlie's talking to the Stamps, and he goes, at some point during the session, Elvis is going to point at you, and what he means by that is he wants you to come up with something musically on the fly.
Oh.
So Elvis Sampson going, okay, yeah, he can do that. So he comes in, Elvis, and he shakes everybody's hands and gives out hugs to everybody. And he says, all right, let's get started. So we're doing Burning Love, and it gets to the Hunger Hunger Burning Love part at the end. That point, he moves over to the Stamps, points at Bill Bates. Now, Bill was warned about this by Charlie, but now that he's actually been put on the spot, he's scared. He doesn't know what to do. So he does the first thing that comes into his brain, which is scream a full-chested D note. Full-chested, not falsetto, full-chested.
Okay.
It's the first thing that comes out of his head. Elvis's reaction, according to Bill, was priceless. His eyes go wide as saucers. He takes his glasses off because he has his sunglasses on. He takes his sunglasses on, whips his head round to Bill, and just shakes his head and laughs his head off mid-take. So of course they stopped. And Elvis walks over to Bill. He goes, Bill, what the heck was that? and Bill goes, what? And Elvis goes, that scream thing. And he goes, well, you put me on the spot. I had to do something.
Yeah.
And Elvis goes, well, yeah, but you didn't have to upstage me, did you? And Bill goes, sorry, boss. And Elvis goes, whoa. Don't call me sir. That makes me feel old. Just call me Elvis. And Bill goes, okay, Elvis. And then he gets this cheeky grin and he goes, do you reckon you can do that about 10 more times? And Bill goes, okay. And we do about 10 more takes of it. And every single time, he points to Bill and Bill delivers.
And actually he joins in, doesn't he, as well? Because in later takes, Elvis does the ha as well.
He does.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's where the ha comes from. Because Bill was born to pressure.
Brilliant. He was put on the spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he delivered.
Yeah, he certainly did. He certainly did. Now, are you going to do us the tease?
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
So, as I mentioned, this was the backup tale. The tale that I was originally going to do, I can now reveal, was going to be about the owl suit. And it was a theory that I started to develop about the suit, that he had two suits. So it was your suggestion, actually, to email Graceland about it. So I did. And the response that they gave me surprised me to no end. And I'm still on it. I'm still trying to get into it because quite frankly, I don't believe it.
Yeah, because you sent me the answer as well, and it was very ambiguous. It was very unconvincing, to say the least.
That's the word, unconvincing. So I'm going to show you, tell you what my theory was first of all, and I'm going to actually send you the screenshot so everybody can see what they put, because it's very unconvincing what they told me. I'm
looking forward to that already. I really am.
So am I, and I know what it is, unfortunately.
Yeah. Alrighty. Okay.
All right.
And when I talk to you again, right, it'll be another week closer to Epic.
And my birthday as well, because it's my birthday month.
Hey. Happy birthday. Okay. Right, great. Alrighty. All the best.
Thank you.
Cheers.
You too.
Bye. Bye.
Join us again next week for another Dylan's Elvis tale.
Okay, right. And we move on fast and furious, and we say hello to Juliana.
Hello, Steve. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Freezing cold with this blizzard over here. I'm glad you're overseas and not here.
Well, we're going to have it rough as well, but we're not going to have so much the blizzard. We're going to have very windy and very, very wet, apparently. It's going to rain and rain and rain and rain. I know it rains a lot in Ireland anyway, but apparently this is going to be...
I was going to say, that doesn't sound too surprising.
Yeah, but apparently by Irish standards, even by Irish standards, we're going to get a lot this week.
Wow.
So, just have to live with it. You know what? Just keep thinking about Epic. That's what I say.
Exactly. And it's funny. The reason I hopped on is because you were talking about the AI and everything, and there's actually something that had popped up on Instagram with it all.
Okay.
So we recently had Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and so there was a photo that was circulating around, and it looked like, early 50s, like 56, 57 kind of situation, one of those concert shots of Elvis kneeling in front of a African-American little girl. And it came with this whole story, and it circulated around, and it was a great, segue into, how Elvis wasn't racist and everything like that. And every major page was sharing it, and I almost did. I didn't.
That's the one I got caught. That's the one I got caught with.
Yeah, and it came out like a day later that it was AI, and everybody fell for it. Everybody. Yeah. I mean, I fell for it when I looked at it, because I didn't look at it the day it came out, but I looked at it the following day when people had come out saying that it was AI, and I looked at it and I said, "Oh wow, I can't tell that that's fake."
Yeah, thanks to Glenn Swan and Phil Shakespeare for giving me the heads up. They told me, they said, "Steve, you want to pull that off your page because it's," and I thought, oh no, how did I fall for that? And I'm normally so careful, I must admit.
Yeah, and it was impressive to see how many people people who I know, like personally, who never fall for that kind of thing. I mean, I'm usually pretty good at it, but it's really amped up lately. And it just irritates me because I see so many of these videos and everyone in the comments says, "Oh, I didn't know Elvis did this or this, and this." And it's like, great. So now here's more stuff that I have to explain about him on top of all the other stuff I already have to defend him on.
Yeah. I mean, they're doing a lot at the moment of him walking backstage after a concert or something like that. And people are saying, "Oh, I've never seen that jumpsuit before." And I always answer, that's simply because he didn't have a jumpsuit like that, because this is AI,
Right. Exactly. Yeah. And it's just, I do not mind educating people on Elvis or defending at all. Like that is, I enjoy that. But it gets to a point when you see something and you're like, okay, that's clearly AI. And then you have hundreds of comments being like, oh my gosh, I didn't know he did this. And it's like, come on, guys.
Yeah. The one of him speaking with Lisa backstage as well. And people were saying, oh, yeah, isn't that lovely and everything like that. But Lisa had blonde hair. This girl in the AI video has dark hair. So that's straight away, that's a red flag.
Yeah. And it's so, like, to me, it's just disrespectful to him and his legacy because, okay, we've got the one that was on Instagram with the African-American girl. Yeah, that's a sweet story. And honestly, it is something that I see Elvis doing. That doesn't bother me as much as some of the crazy other stuff I see of him riding a Harley Davidson or doing karate in a full karate jumpsuit on stage and all this other stuff. And it's just like, he's already been through enough. Why are we using AI to make it harder? You know what I mean?
Yeah. The ones that really upset me are the ones that make him look silly or buffoonish or something like that.
Exactly. And he had a sense of humor, yes, but not to diminish his personality.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So but I'm hoping with Epic coming up that it'll right itself, shall I say?
When are you going to see Epic?
I had tickets on the 21st, and then I started a new job, so I have to do some training for that. But I might be able to. I have the 20th off, so I might be able to snag tickets to see it the day of.
The very, very first day, yeah. I'm seeing it the second day. I'm seeing it on the 21st, and I cannot wait.
And I saw something again on Instagram the other day that I thought I would share with you guys because I thought this was a fantastic idea. But when Elvis would go to the Memphian Theater in downtown Memphis, he always had the same spot, and it was in the middle towards like the front couple of rows. It was always the same seat, and it was maybe a couple of rows back, right smack dab in the middle. And somebody had posted and said, what if we like buy our seats but then also buy those and put flowers and leis and Mountain Valley spring water bottles in those seats?
Wow. Yeah. What a great idea.
I know. I saw that and I thought, okay, so that's just going to make me cry before the movie even starts, but I'm doing it.
Yeah. Now we're sort of halfway back, slap bang in the middle, which we think is probably really, really good for the sound, the sound balance, and of course for the actual screen itself, the huge screen. The only thing is, with people being on the left of us, the right of us, and in front and behind us, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to boogie as much as I was going to boogie. Because normally when I, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, well, normally when I go to the movies, I get an aisle seat so I can stretch out because I've got very long legs. But I'm not doing it this time. I want to be slap bang in the middle. I want to be able to get the sound balance and everything just right.
Yeah. Well, that's the good thing about going multiple times is we're going to be able to figure it out.
Yes, exactly. Oh, yeah, I can see me going more than once, definitely. But
and I told Dylan, I told just about everyone, I am so birthday week came around and all my friends were sending me pictures and everything, and they had Graceland did an Epic exhibit. And it's incredible, but they put the owl suit out.
Oh.
And I'm like, it hasn't been out in years, and I was just there, and I missed it by that much.
That's funny because I was going to ask you what color it was, because there's some people see it as purple and some people see it as blue.
I see it as blue. I don't know how people could see it as purple, but
Very interesting. How did you vote on the poll, by the way?
I just went ahead and said no all the way because as much as I enjoy the ones that are based off of things that actually happened, it's like, what's the point? He's the most photographed human in history. What is the point?
Yeah.
So, and there's still photographs and obviously with Baz, unseen video that we haven't discovered yet. So why make it up?
Yeah, why make it up? Why rewrite history? Why show something that never happened? Mind you, I think you're going to enjoy this clip that I'm going to post the link below after the show. I think you'll enjoy that because it did happen and it's highly accurate.
Yeah. See, and like stuff like that, I don't mind. But in my mind, it's just like I'm leaning on the side of caution because, he is the most photographed human in the world. So why are we making stuff up?
Yeah, I agree. Okay, Juliana, another week closer. Yeah.
Absolutely. The countdown is on.
Yeah, great. Okay, all the best.
All the best. Have a good day, Steve.
Bye. Bye-bye. And we move on to Mark. Hi, Mark. How are you?
I'm all right, Steve. How are you?
Another week closer.
I know, you're getting excited.
I've been in a perpetual state of excitement for months.
I know, I can tell.
Yeah, AI, what do you think?
Oh, well, I think it's a thing of the future. I don't like all the ones that are not connected with Elvis at all and the things that are not true. I've seen loads myself. I don't usually watch them all the way through. If there's the odd one where I think it looks good, it looks like Elvis, then it's a proper fictional thing that Elvis did in his life. I might, watch it to the end and think, oh yeah, it's okay. That one, it looks a little bit like, like Elvis. They haven't really got the voice right yet, though, have they?
No, and also sometimes the smile as well. They haven't got his smile right. That's another thing I've noticed. I think he had a very unique smile, didn't he, our Elvis?
Yeah, that's it. I think it's here for the future. And I obviously say, it could be on Elvis's 95th birthday or possibly his 100th birthday. We will get an AI concert.
Yeah, well, that's it. You see, I don't mind if AI is going to be used for a hologram. Go away, definitely. Yes, definitely. Yeah. Go away and do it, definitely. But all these other things, oh my goodness.
Well, they're just done in someone's back room, aren't they? They're just, they're made up, fantasized, and half of them are not true. They're not true to life. They're not what he did, and they don't, like you say, they don't look like him, they don't sound like him, and and they try and put a few other characters in as well. It's a thing for social media, isn't it? Because you find it all over TikTok now, everywhere, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but no, it's not for me. If it was accurate and they did it right, the odd one, but. It's not something that I'd watch all the time or something like that. So
what did you vote on the poll?
The third one, the same as what Dylan said.
Right. Yeah. Only if it's truthful and accurate. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, but but I did a show Friday night, and I asked the sound man before I came out to play the new song. I can't explain to him. He didn't know about the movie, so I can't explain to the movie. I said, look. If you go on Spotify, you'll find You Wearing the Nightlife Look. And right. I said it's a great tune. I said it's young, dancing. The place is quite full here tonight. I think it's going to go down well before I come out. And they played it. And when I finished my first set, the people come up to me and said, "Was that Elvis?" Yeah, and all that. And then I said, "Yeah." And I was explaining in my show, I said, the new movie, go and see it.
Yeah.
In the cinemas for next month, and the soundtrack album. And because it was played that loud through a massive sound system, boy, did it sound good. I was backstage before I came on, and I could just hear it. I could hear the walls shaking.
Great.
And I thought, yeah, go on. It just sounded so good. It sounded so good.
I mean, it's pedal to the metal now, really. We've got to try and push this as much as we can as fans.
Oh, yeah, I'm pushing it all the time.
And I know you are,
I've got friends who said, oh, yeah, I'm going to go, I'm going to do this. Yeah, that sounds great. And explaining it, and so I'll push it all the way until it's, released. I'm lucky enough I've got my tickets to go the first night on the 20th. I'm going to go again on the Sunday.
Yeah.
So I'm going to see it twice in the weekend, I hope. And then I've got friends of mine and my brothers. I think we'll go and see it when it hits the normal cinemas there. So
do you know, I think Susan said on Discord that she'd heard that some people that work in the movie theaters, they make a point of watching all the movies that come just as part of their job, and they watched Epic, and they really, really liked it, and none of them were fans, but they really, really enjoyed it. So if non-fans are really, really enjoying it, this is a good sign.
Oh, this is big. Yeah, that's what I mean. You've got to get. Everybody likes an Elvis track, even if it's just Suspicious Minds,
Yeah.
But to go and see this film, and you go and see him sing it in the film, they're all going to be like, and seeing just things that they haven't seen before. The people are not like us, and we, the general diehard Elvis fans, but the people who are not, and they go and see this movie, are going to walk away and think, yeah, that was great. You know,
Yeah, that's what all the fuss is about.
Yeah, that's it. And what people walked away from the movie, the Elvis the same, didn't they? The first one. You know, there's a lot of people went who weren't Elvis fans, but they went because it was a biopic. But how well did it do? Because it was Elvis. You know.
Yeah.
So I think this will be even more successful. Like I saw Baz on his Instagram.
Yeah.
It's going to be released now in Brazil, isn't it? In Germany.
Yeah. And then somebody was complaining that it wasn't coming out in Spain, and he says it is coming out in Spain.
Coming out in Spain.
Yeah.
So he's doing his own work. You know, I know it's all promotional stuff, or it's. I know it's all about to make the money, but I know he's a hard die-hard fan, and he says, this is what we all want. We just want it to be a success around the whole world, and hopefully everybody starts talking about it even more now as we're 4 weeks away or less than that, really. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Great. Thanks for calling, Mark. All the best. Bye bye. Okay, that was Mark, and we move on to Vincenzo. Hi, Vincenzo. How are you?
Doing good.
So what do you think about AI?
I voted no.
You voted a straight no, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, because you just don't like it. When you see it, Elvis AI, you just think, oh my goodness, what's going on here?
I want the real not.
Yeah. Okay. I can't remember if I've asked you. You're going to see Epic, aren't you?
Yeah, it's coming out in Italy February 27th.
Oh, what about the IMAX? Is there any IMAX in Italy?
No, it's coming. I have to see it in a regular theater, but I'm still going to enjoy it.
Oh, of course you are. As I said to Dylan earlier on, the IMAX is just the cherry on the top of the cake. It's still going to be absolutely fabulous, just in normal screen. So, I mean, I'm literally counting down the hours now until the 21st. I just can't wait.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Cheers, Vincenzo. All the best. Bye. Okay, right. That looks like that's... Oh, no, hang on. We have Susan. Hi, Susan.
Hey, Steve. How you doing?
You just got under the fence there. I was just about to close the lines. Well done. Well,
I just wanted to comment. You mentioned my note on your Discord about the movie theater. I call them very often. They know me by name now. When it comes out, after the 27th. But they did say that as a group, they review all the new movies coming out.
Yes.
And we did watch it, and they said they really thought it was great. And they said most of us are not huge Elvis fans. So it was very nice to hear that.
Yeah, it's very, very promising to think that people who, not really Elvis fans, and they were just doing it as part of their job to review it, came away thinking, wow, that was a really good movie.
They probably want to see why this crazy woman keeps calling and what it's all about.
Yes. Now, shall we discuss the elephant in the room, the AI?
Well, I just don't get into it at all. I mean, I've been a fan for over 50 years, so this stuff just is meaningless to me. So I voted no. And I mean, it's just so much of it is educating people in the wrong way.
Yeah.
And it's I know it's the modern thing, but you know what? I mean, not everything has to be modernized. Elvis can stand on his own through history. He doesn't need to be changed and updated and all that. He stands on his own. So I just think it's like people say clickbait, and it's just a way to just, change history. And I don't like it.
I'd be interested to know, are other artists and film stars and people like that getting as much AI shorts and videos done as Elvis is? Because there just seems to be thousands of Elvis ones out there.
And it all started with the Photoshops. I haven't seen that many other people. I mean, I don't go search for theirs, but it just seems like they pick on Elvis all the time.
Yeah.
Shame. It's just a shame. There's such a plethora of things out there that people can see for real. Why do we need fake stuff?
Exactly. There's so many great, footage out there, and even more now after the 20th, and photographs and films and documentaries and all that. Why do you need all this silly stuff of him, backstage or riding onto the stage in a Harley Davidson and all that? And the sad part about it is some people actually believe that it's real. This is found footage. That's why I put AI over the real picture and fake over the fake one. Real over the fake one. Yeah, I'm getting confused now, but yeah.
You don't know. It's misleading, and I hate that people new to the Elvis, world can get wrong information, and then the doubters get even more doubts because of what they see that's fake. So
yeah, and then we spend so much time then trying to convince people that this is wrong, this didn't happen, all these things, and it becomes very tiresome at times.
It does, but I want to say the pure thing for everybody is go out there and tell people about Epic.
Yes.
I just want to say quickly, I have 2 neighbors that I see every day walking their dog. We talk all the time. I wear my Elvis shirts when I'm walking, so they know I'm an Elvis fan. They asked about, because I wear a little pin a button I've made that says Epic on it. They asked about it. I've told them about it. And now they decided after they saw the trailer on YouTube, they want to go see it, and I'm going to take them.
Yeah,
So
I just absolutely loved that story when you told me. I really did. Yeah.
And they would have never have thought of Elvis had I not been wearing my shirt and talked about it. So tell people about it. If you're in the grocery store and you're wearing an Elvis shirt, somebody asks you, about it or whatever, or just says, "Oh, I like Elvis." Tell them about the movie, because right now people don't know. And today we have our NFL championship games on TV. Last week, they had trailers for movies coming out on February 13th. So I'm hoping really hard that they'll start having Epic trailers. We'll see.
Yeah. Now, we are entering sort of the key stage now of when we need to start, really pushing this, don't we? And the distributors as well need to start pushing it.
They better.
Yeah. Okay. Right, Susan. As always, lovely to speak to you. Thanks very, very much for calling in.
Take good care, Steve.
Yeah, same to you. Bye-bye. Okay, I think that might be it. She just crept under the wire there. And I'm glad she did as well, because it's always a pleasure to speak to Susan. It really is. Yeah, that does look like it's it. Thank you very, very much to all the callers. Now, we have to no, I'll do Hidden Elvis first of all.
It's time now for This Day in Elvis History.
Yeah, we'll do Elvis history before I do the next Hidden Elvis clue. Right, now, what have we got? We've got photographs, of course. 1955, this day down through the years, January the 25th, 1955, Elvis, Scotty and Bill performed at the Mayfair Building, Tyler in Texas. And, I've got a slideshow. Well, there it is. Tuesday night, January the 25th, 8 p.m. Adults 1, children 50 cent. My goodness me, unbelievable. Here he is on stage. Another one on stage. That looks like Thanks Jimmy. Yeah. Okay. Then we've got 1956. At the end of the morning, Elvis and the Colonel flew first class from Nashville to New York City. They stayed at the Warwick Hotel, as they normally would, and had dinner at the Hickory House restaurant. As always, Elvis made several telephone calls from his hotel room. And I'll bet you the first one was Gladys. He was always ringing Gladys. He was a great son, that's for sure. 1958, Loving You production. 1958, King Creole production. And the single, Jailhouse Rock, backed with Treat Me Nice, became the first single ever to enter the UK pop chart at number 1, lasting 3 weeks, and as a US number 1, hit for 7 weeks in the fall of 1957. That's in the US. In the UK, it was this week. And spent 1 week at the top of the US country charts, while also reaching number 2 on the R&B charts. So Jailhouse Rock, Treat Me Nice, very, very, very successful single. Very successful single. 1959, Gothenstrasse 14 in Bad Nauheim, Germany. Spit it out, Steve, and show the picture. That's a cutie picture, isn't it? That young lady, actually both of them look absolutely delighted to be in his, to be with him, especially the young lady. Yeah, they look delighted to be in his company, that's for sure. 1963, Elvis reported to Paramount makeup department at their request at 1:30 p.m. He brought his own favorite hair dye with him, and principal photography began for Fun in Acapulco. 1966, Elvis Tankers fan club president Gary Pepper collects several thousand names on a petition calling for the Memphis Coliseum to be renamed the Elvis Presley Coliseum. In 1967, Elvis bought a horse for Red West named Keno. 1972, rehearsals in the showroom at the Hilton Hotel Las Vegas. This is interesting because some of the ones that are listed as being rehearsed was Delta Lady, The Sun Ain't Gonna Shine Anymore, Sunday Morning Coming Down, Brown Eyes, Summer Days, what else? Ain't No Sunshine. Oh, the old Bill Withers song, yes. 1973, stage rehearsals in the Las Vegas Hilton showroom as well. Let's have a look. There was Welcome to My World. That's an unusual one. Whole Lot of Shaking Going On. Yeah. Faded Love. Separate Ways. Bridge Over Troubled Water. Yeah, some unusual ones again there. 1974, Elvis was in Las Vegas and he received emergency dental treatment. Ooh, that doesn't sound too good, does it?
Hidden Elvis. Clue number 3.
Right, clue number 3 is October 17th, 1957. Alrighty, that's clue number 3. Let's see, where are we? Okay, yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's a mad Elvis world.
Yeah, it's something I started a few weeks ago, and basically it's another thing because I'm just so fed up with seeing all these nonsense things on the internet that I thought I'd share them with you and we can destroy them one by one. And basically, wait till you see the accompanying photograph that went with this story. After decades of secrecy, a 90-year-old man has appeared claiming to be Elvis. Is this a shocking revelation or just another myth? Yes. A man has stepped forward asserting that he is in fact Elvis. The announcement has sent shockwaves across social media, reigniting debates that many believed had long been settled. According to those close to the man, he has lived quietly for decades, avoiding the spotlight while the world mourned a superstar he insists never truly died. Experts emphasize the absence of verifiable evidence, no conclusive DNA results, no official documentation, no irrefutable proof linking the man to Elvis, and his known medical and family records. Not to mention all the people that witnessed Elvis unfortunately being found in the bathroom, Lisa Marie seeing Elvis being loaded onto an ambulance, all the people at the Baptist Memorial Hospital, all... Do I need to go on? All the people, the funeral directors, the people that saw him in the casket. Yes, don't go down the route of saying it was a waxwork dummy, please. It says, to them, the latest claim is simply another chapter in a long tradition of wishful thinking, fueled by nostalgia and the human desire to believe legends never truly die. Yeah, it's just denial, basically. What is certain, however, is that nearly 50 years after his supposed death, Elvis Presley still has the power to stop the world and make it listen. And then you see something like this accompanying it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Funny how there is never any DNA to back up these stories. Yeah. We don't actually need DNA. We just do not need DNA simply because there's just so much evidence to say that Elvis Presley left us on August the 16th, that everything else is just pure fabrication, either denial, delusion, or grift, making money out of it. So that's the horrible picture that goes with it. And then they ask you to click on this video as well. Not too sure why they're sort of putting Priscilla on thumbnail of that, but there you are. And say no more, really.
Oh my goodness. It's a mad, mad Elvis world.
Don't forget, just to remind you, are you in favor of the Elvis AI videos on the internet? Yes, no, only if truthful and accurate, and or no feelings on them at all. That's the poll we are running. I will give you the results in a few minutes. And something a little bit more fun than It's a Mad, Mad Elvis world, and that's this.
It's time now for Caption the Photo.
Make sure you have plenty of coffee. Keep you going. Yeah, caption the photo. Oh, but before we actually move on to this week's Caption the Photo, I have an apology. As I miscounted the winner last week, and it was actually Anne Y. And it was this caption, wasn't it? And Anne Y said, Elvis thinking, Daddy, don't cry, baby. Daddy's got you. Sorry about that, Anne Y. Sorry, dear. So you were the winner of last week's Caption the Photo. Let's move on to this week's. And not quite sure what was going on here, so I thought that's a great caption, this photo. Let's post that and see. And these are some of the ones that I got. I didn't order a full moon tonight. I, John, saw a mighty bald head. Wow, I hope I never lose my hair. What do you mean, seeing old MacDonald had a farm? It's like a crystal ball. I can see my future. Wow, fantastic. That looks epic. I see what you did there. I must hang on to my hair as long as possible. Do the chairs in your parlour seem empty and bare? Do you gaze at your bald head and wish you had hair? Yeah, that would have set Elvis off. That got a lot of votes, that one, actually. But it was just pipped at the post by this one. The winner, as voted for by you, was Dylan's Wonderful World of Elvis. People are still interested in me after all this time. Wow. So that, well done, Dylan. You won Caption the Photo. Now, there will be another Caption the Photo. Eb Engel says, thank you, Steve. My picture of the day. Yes, I think it was. Yeah, I think that's where I got it from, Evelyn. Now, there will be another one for you to caption later on this coming week when you're all huddled down and the snow and the ice and everything. I really do hope that everybody keeps safe and nice and warm and it all passes over without any too much harm. Now, let's close the poll. Are you in favor of Elvis AI videos on the internet? Okay, end poll. And let's get it back up. And the results are in. No, 57%. Only if it's truthful and accurate, 34%. Yes, 6%. And no feelings on them at all, 3%. I wish I could just ignore them like the 3%. I really do. I know. I wish I had the the strength to not have to react to them and tell people this is AI, people. But anyway, thank you very, very much. And it's over 0.5% of the over half of the people polled. 57% say no, they are not in favor of them. So I think I got my answer there. Thank you very, very much. Now, Elvis Song of the Week. Yes, Elvis Song of the Week. And a couple of weeks ago, we did side one of His Hand in Mine. So I wanted to do, to round it off and finish it off, I wanted to do side two, of course. So here we go. And there was Swing Down Sweet Chariot, Mansion Over the Hilltop, Working on the Building, Joshua Fit the Battle. And as you can see, one of them got 49%, which was nearly, let me see if I can do this. I always forget how to do this. Over half of the vote. So I wonder what got 49%. Let's reveal the answer. There you are. Okay. Yeah. 49% Swing Down Sweet Chariot. And I would have actually gone with that as well. I would have voted with the majority. Joshua Fit the Battle 14, Mansion Over the Hilltop 20, and Working on a Building 17%. Thank you very, very much. There will be next week another Elvis song of the week. I've just got to pick which ones to choose. Now, of course, we have to do this, round this off.
Hidden Elvis, fourth and final clue.
This is definitely going to give it away, right? Okay, fourth and final clue, tooth cap. Tooth cap. Now, would you like to tell me in the live chat what you think that is? Chris says she picked Swing Down Sweet Chariot. Right. Mrs. EAP says Mickey Sloughnessy. Yes. Pat Shepherd says Mickey Sloughnessy. John says Jailhouse Rock. Don Dowhan says Jailhouse Rock. Mike M says Jailhouse Rock. Vincenzo says Mickey Shaughnessy. Elvis Swallowed a Crown. Yeah. Yep. Jailhouse Rock. Jailhouse Rock. Right. Well, I can see why a lot of people have said Mickey Shaughnessy, but I am going to say that the actual thing I have down on my sheet is Jailhouse Rock. And the reason being is because it was in CinemaScope. From Here to Eternity. Mickey Shaughnessy was in From Here to Eternity. It premiered on October the 17th, 1957. And yes, during the dance number Jailhouse Rock, Elvis inhaled a tooth cap and he had to go into hospital and get it removed. So well done to everybody that said Jailhouse Rock. And there will be, of course, another Hidden Elvis next week. All for fun, of course. And just to prove, there you are. There he is. I wonder, if we look closely, can we see whether the tooth cap is missing yet? I'd say that's just a promotional still anyway, but you know what I mean. I'm going to ask a favor of you. It's very important that you thumbs up these videos, because the more thumbs up you do, the more they get promoted by YouTube. And this is what we're trying to do with this channel, is we're trying to get as much awareness of Elvis. We're trying to promote his legacy. And of course, Epic, of course, yes. And also subscribe, click the bell and turn it black. Okay. Rebel Vegan says, looks perfect to me. Yeah, I know. So nobody wants these Elvis Evolution tickets by the sounds of it, unless I get some emails this week. All you've got to do, you've got to be a subscriber. You can email me on elvistheultimatefanchannel@gmail.com. And of course, you've got to make your own way to the Elvis Evolution in London, but the tickets are absolutely free. 2 tickets to Elvis Evolution. And if you want to be in with a chance of getting your hands on those 2 free tickets for Elvis Evolution, send me an email. elvistheultimatefanchannel@gmail.com and mark it Elvis Evolution. Right, so without further ado,
oh, he's so hot.
This one, and of course that's the way it is. He's just about to go from backstage, his dressing room to backstage for opening night, I believe. And he says, "Ready, Joe?" And he looks sort of just past the camera. And that is what you see. So what does everybody think of that? He did sing Swing Down Sweet Chariot in The Trouble with Girls, Vincenzo. Yep, he certainly did. Good version of as well. Very handsome and sexy, says Edwidge. Rebel Vegan says sexy. Yep. I agree. His eyes. Wow, his eyes. Yes. Perfect eyes. Very tanned. Yeah. Mrs. EAP says thud. Wow, what a hunk of burning love. Teresa, hi Teresa. I'm mesmerized by his dreamy eyes and my heart is a flutter. Hard to calm down. Yep. I can hear you saying now, ladies.
Oh, he's so hot.
Yes. Oh, by the way, that was provided by Chris from our Discord channel. Thanks, Chris, for posting that. Really, really good. Okay. Now, who's fan of the week? Let's have a look. Number 1 fan is John Rowley, number 1. Rebel Vegan, number 2. Mike M, number 3. Thank you very, very much. Congratulations, John, for being fan of the week. As I say, if you do want 2 free tickets to Elvis Evolution, just drop me an email, and if your name is picked out, you get your hands on those 2 free tickets. There's no more to do, I don't think, this week than to go over to Elvis.
All right, let's wrap it up and get out of here.
Yeah. Thanks very much to Chris for moderating the quiz. Thanks to all the callers. Great. We're another week closer to Epic. I don't know how I'm going to last this month. I really don't. Stay safe, everybody, if you're in the storm zone. And until next week, it's over to Al.
Elvis has left the building. Thank you and good night.